Alrighty then, I guess a long tractor decided to start when I want to film a video. Anyways, let's get started. Hey everyone, so I am here to do Kaden's 8-month update. He's not 8 months yet. Not until, what is it, May? Is it May? May. Not until June 1st. And I haven't done updates on him in a while. I did actually film a 7-month update, but I didn't like how it turned out and I never redid it, so I'm just like, you know what, screw it. I'll just wait till next month and then I'll do an update then. So I wrote down some things to look at, so I'll actually have something to talk about because I always like forget and I'm like, but anyways, I wrote it down. And Mom, if you are watching, I was going to tell you in person, but since the video came first before I got to see you, he now has his 3rd tooth. Just let you know, Mom. But anyways, yes, he has his 3rd tooth, and it's the top one. I'm assuming it's one of the 2 front ones here. I think it's this one, or it might be the one right beside, which is this one. And you can see that. I don't know how you sure it's that one that's coming in, and it's poked all the way. I think right now it's poked all the way through, but it's still very tiny. Yesterday and today he's been actually napping, doing his first morning nap very well and hasn't woke up, so I'm assuming that it's poked all the way through, that he's not really teething no more because he's doing kind of a really terrible job at napping. So yeah, he has 3 teeth now. I'm not sure if he has any more. He does not like me putting his fingers in his mouth, my fingers in his mouth to check no more. He gets really angry about that, so that's that. He doesn't like his diaper being changed. Okay, it's not the fact that he doesn't like his diaper being changed. He doesn't like to lay on the change table. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure if he knows that maybe it's the cold wipe, that he knows every time he lays down on the change table he gets a cold wipe, but he doesn't cry when I like put the cold wipe on him or anything, so I'm not quite sure what it is that he doesn't like about changing his diaper. But as long as I give him something to hold on to, like I give him a toy prior to laying him down, or I give him his diaper to play with, like obviously a clean fresh diaper to play with while I'm changing it, he doesn't cry then. But if I just lay him down with nothing, he'll start crying, and I honestly don't know why. He's got a mind of his own and he just doesn't like it. But it's not like I'm hurting him. He doesn't have a diaper rash. I don't know. I think I did somewhere in an update before tell you that we did take away the soother and it actually went fairly well. I'm pretty sure somewhere I said that, and if I didn't, well, now I just said it, right? But we did end up now starting to give it back. Well, now it's like basically we gave it back. Only because at first he was doing so bad with the soother. Like, the only way he would fall asleep is if he had the soother in his mouth, and if it spit out by any chance, he would ball his eyes out, so he'd have to constantly go in and out, 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 in and out. And so then eventually we were like, you know what, let's just take it away. And he did really good actually with it not being there. But then I slowly started to introduce it again because it was starting to help again. I've noticed like sometimes when I did give it to him, because I didn't fully take it away, there was times where I did give it to him, but he was a lot better. So so I'm like, you know what, I'll slowly give it back to him, see how it works, and if it doesn't, then I know that it's going completely kaput, no more. But when I started giving it back to him in bed, now he's to the point where he can put it back himself. He can put it in his mouth. He can put it back. He can put the soother in his mouth by himself now. So now it's a lot easier, and I don't have to put it in his mouth for him. There are times where I do have to because it falls out of the crib, which I need bumper pads. I want to get those breathable bumper pads, but you know, stuff happens and you're like, oh, he needs this more than this and that more than that, and eventually we're just like, whatever, screw it. But eventually I probably will end up getting bumper pads, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. So yeah, that's the whole situation with the soother. We have gave it back to him, and now he's doing really, really well with it. Another thing is that he's been doing, which is scaring the crap out of me, is when he's trying to put the soother in his mouth, like he doesn't try to, like, he knows what the soother is, he knows how to use it, but sometimes he's trying to figure out to get it in his mouth because it's backwards, and you know, the whole hand-mouth thing isn't the greatest and how to hold it, that he ends up putting the whole thing in his mouth. The entire soother I have caught in his mouth where you could not even see it anymore, and like that scared the shit out of me. I'm like, holy crap, he could have freaking choked on that thing. And I kind of know when like to check on him with that, because before he falls asleep, he'll do things that I kind of see that like he's being quiet, he's just sitting there, he's not doing anything, something is wrong because I can't see the soother. And we have one of the baby monitors that have the screen on it, so I can look constantly at it. So prior to him falling asleep, I do look at the baby monitor a lot, just to make sure it's not all the way in his mouth. And once he falls asleep, it's good. It's good to go. He doesn't, I know it's not going to be all the way in his mouth. But yeah, I'm not going to take it away because I know he needs it, but, sorry, I'm looking at it because he's starting to wake up. But it scared me, so we're just keeping an eye on it. And there's no other soothers that are bigger around the mouth, so I don't know what to do. Don't know. He drinks his bottle by himself. He won't, this is my bad. Well, it's not really, it's like a good / bad thing. Like when we're at when we're at like a fast food or a restaurant, this is semi a bad thing. He does not like to be held to be fed no more with a bottle. I've trained him to lay on the floor, like flat on the floor, and hold his own bottle. And now that is what he likes. If you try to feed him when you're holding him, he will not drink. He might if he just woke, like if we woke him up for a nap to feed him, then he might, because he's like semi still sleeping. But other than that, he likes to eat on, I think he could be like raised a bit, like if the surface was like on an angle, he could do it, because he can do it in the high chair, but he will not like to be held to feed. And you can lay him down and hold the bottle for him. He will let you do that sometimes, depending on if he's too lazy to hold it or whatnot, but otherwise he likes to feed himself. And I learned this the other day. We were at Tim Hortons and I needed to hold him to feed him, and he was not having it. So they have like one of those, kind of like a lazy boy chair, but it doesn't recline or anything. It's just one of those like kind of nice, fancy, soft chairs that are like a nice lazy boy. I don't really know what to call those kind of chairs. And then I'm like, alright, well I guess I just have to lay you in this chair, which is super awkward looking. It looks so awkward. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like kneeling down beside the chair, like, and giving him the bottle just to make sure he doesn't like fall off the damn chair. And I'm like, this is so awkward. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just taught my child to do that, and now he won't feed in my arms. So yeah, that was my bad, but it's also a good thing in a way. So it's a both, right? Oh, and he's awake. Oh, let's keep going. He likes to eat from the spoon. I gave him like those baby mums, or those like little, I don't know what they're called, but anyways, and he prefers me to feed them to him because he does, like, I don't know, he likes to be fed. He does when it comes to like food. Like with the baby food, I always feed him and he doesn't feed himself, and when I do give him things to feed himself, he freaks out sometimes and prefers to be fed. This is a big one, he now officially crawled. I have footage of it, which, you know what, I'll probably insert the footage actually in this video. I don't know, it's for real. Come on. You guys just seen that. You seen that. He did it. He crawled. You crawled. Oh my gosh, you crawled. You literally crawled. I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. I knew you could. Now I have to call everybody. Now I have to call everybody and tell them. Yeah, you crawled. You did such a good job. You know, I knew you could do it a lot sooner, but oh my goodness, you figured it out. That's crazy. All right, let's call Daddy. Of him crawling for the first time. So it was brand new crawling, because I've been keeping the video camera by me because I knew it was soon. Like, you could just tell that soon he was going to do it. So every time we were practicing, I'd get the video camera, start recording, and I got it on footage. He crawled. What? I know. He also sits by himself. He crawls and goes into the sitting position, which he still sometimes falls back, and we've had accidents and he's cried, but he got over it and he's smart. So yeah, he can also sit now. From going from the crawling to the sitting position. He is not a cuddly baby. I don't know if he was when he was first, like when he was like a newborn, but he is not cuddly. He does not like to be held laying down. He doesn't really like hugs. He likes to be held sometimes, but then he like gets annoyed and wants to be put down. He's very, very independent. He just likes to play by himself. He doesn't like to be held. He doesn't like to be cuddled. He's just a very independent boy. I hope that eventually changes, because it would be nice to have a little bit of a cuddly baby sometimes. You know, like a little bit. The times where you want to cuddle him, you should be cuddly. Doesn't work like that. And I'll have to check his weight now, because I'm not sure how much he weighs, but I'll check it, and then I'll kind of add that clip. Alright. Yeah, I'm in pajama pants. Let's see how much you weigh. Put your knees. So this isn't gonna be erratic. This isn't gonna be exactly correct. But from the looks of it, he weighs 20 pounds exactly. Oh. So he weighs put on my face. Hello, people. See if I can see myself. Oh, you can only see my face. He weighs exactly about 20 pounds right now. Just woke up. Can you say hi to the camera? Do you see yourself? Look at your eyes. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh, you're heavy. So he's a 20-pound baby. I'm not sure how long he is. I could check that. So that's your head. So he weighs almost 30 inches. So he's from there till there. That is how long he is. That is everything for his 8-month update. I hope you enjoyed, and you can follow me. Actually, it's not really follow. Instagram is follow. What is Facebook? You can like me. That would be a like, right? You can like me on Facebook. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Wow, I'm not good at these things. Okay. You can like me on Facebook, which is Barbara and Family. I recently haven't been posting too much, but I need to get on with the posting train. Come on, Barbara. Post, post, post. But I haven't been. So yeah, you can follow. You can like me on Facebook. Like me, not follow. You can like me. Anyways, have a great, wonderful day, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!